Hi, this is my Mia Bella story to share with you over a cup of coffee and my favorite candles. I'm an independent Mia Bella's distributor, and I'm a leader located in Virginia, and I joined Mia Bella's in March of 2021. You can call me Alayna while we get to know each other. I found direct sales at the age of 16, and by the time I was 22, I had a really bad attitude about direct sales. I was a single parent. I wasn't able to understand how direct sales and income worked together and how it could and would change my lifestyle. My candle story really starts when after I lived in Virginia for 4 years. I was a military spouse. We had a blended family of four children that were 21 years between the oldest and the youngest. And I did everything as a stay-at-home mom did. I went to playgroups, school meetings, shopped at clearance racks, cut coupons, and we had a lot of conversations about Barney and his friends. But I was missing one thing, and that was income. I felt guilty spending money, and even though my husband rarely said no, I was used to having my own income. So my real journey with candles began with an unlit candle sitting on a stovetop. I found out that the company was a local candle store that opened shortly after I moved to Virginia. We went to visit family a couple of hours away over the holidays and came back because I really wanted to have these candles. I brought my candle bundles home with a few photos and a couple of candles, and shared them with everyone. I couldn't stop talking about them. I met a lady and was telling her about them, and she said to me, if you ever sell these candles, I'll do a party for you." So I thought about the candles all the time. Rarely burned them because I knew I couldn't order them online because you didn't have online ordering back then like we do now. Well, then I was invited to a candle party a few months later, and I squirmed with a lot of excuses because it was a direct sales company. And remember, I had a bad attitude. My friend insisted we support our friend, and she booked a party. I attended the party. I booked my party, even though I didn't want to have a party. But after that party, when I got home, my friend called me and I was complaining about booking a party. She shared that she sold for the same company, and I made a comparison statement that I had been saying all month long. And with a snarky voice, she said, "Well, I hear they have a home party plan too." I thought I won the lottery. I abruptly ended that conversation. I wanted to know more. My candles that I was passionately obsessed with for 2 months had a party plan, and I wanted to sell these candles to everyone. I found my candle jam. I blew my direct sales bad attitude out of the window, and I was becoming a candle lady. Monday morning, 7:45 a.m., I hit redial every 15 minutes until they answered. And then I asked how much to join, and they told me the price, and I stopped. It was not affordable. I knew that I could not do this. It was not within our budget. I wouldn't dare ask, especially since my husband knew my opinion about direct sales. So instead of backing down in defeat, I decided to suggest they make a new kit. And that kit allowed me to join because they agreed to it. For 2 years, I had my party calendar full. I lived on base. I filled out my handwritten party orders with my cover sheet, mailed them in that they arrived on their desks for Monday morning. And then 2 years later, they made a drastic change, and I made a really hard decision to resign. A few months later, I did find a new company that was launching, and ironically, it was Mia Bella's. I ordered two candles, but their old business model and their wax was different, and I really needed a company that was aligned to my lifestyle. Then a former candle friend had shared another company with me, and that's the company that I chose to join and spend 20 years with them. I invested in their distributor model as a consultant and then their distributor plan with a large investment, and knew it was risky because we were moving and I didn't have my circle of candle lovers. I was starting over rock bottom, and my candles arrived before our furniture in our new home. But my determination to repeat my success was definitely my motivation. A year later, the company became a party plan company, and I stayed with them for 20 years And I gained a lot of experience selling candles. I developed my leadership skills, and I created my resume solely based on my direct sales career in sales and leadership. And that led me to open a brick and mortar business to help direct sales leaders and start a new life. Well, then I had a life altering change, and my youngest was 18. I was ready to take a break and step into a corporate job. I was still selling candles, but the company had changed as well. And as they changed, I did too. Then an email came that they were closing, and that was when I said to my husband, I was finally done with direct sales. Well, after that company closed, my friends joined me at Bella's. I was watching and listening. I was learning, but I was not willing to start over again, even though I wasn't happy. Then one day after receiving an email, I blinked and I joined Mia Bella's without a second thought. My friend who I was working with asked me, why are you doing this? And I told her I needed to have some joy in my life again. I knew deep down that corporate was not my jam, nor was it my passion. While blindly joining Mia Bella's without looking at the website, I had not smelled a Mia Bella's candle in 20 years, but I had learned from watching and listening that I was missing something that was really important to me, and that was candle friendships. Minutes after I joined, my friend Jody messaged me, and I called her to reassure her, I'm just going to dabble. Well, minutes later, Kim messaged me, and I knew that she was genuinely thrilled that I was back. Bob called me the next day while my husband and I were traveling, and we both knew that I had made the right decision to join Mia Bella's. I was doing what I loved, and in less than 30 days, I promoted to a leadership level, and my corporate job status went from full-time to my time. I can still feel that thrill when I share this story. Bob, Charlie, and the home office team welcomed me into their family. The home office really cares for us, and Bob personally talks to everyone. Bob and Charlie don't see themselves superior to us because they're just like you and me and a team that works together. So why Mia Bella's? Well, first and foremost, the integrity of the company, their ethics, and their superior quality. They genuinely care about people and their health. They researched until they found the right wax and oils because they wanted a natural, clean burning candle. I'm confident that when I share my Mia Bella candles, that I don't have to buy a gallon of paint to give them to repaint their walls because our candles are virtually soot-free. I don't have to upsell candle care products because we get to blow out our candles with the cotton wicks. And when I share a Mia Bella's candle, I know that they are getting a fully fragranced candle from the first to the last burn. And my most important reason is I'm not adding toxic chemicals into someone's home. It aligns with my beliefs, and we are known for our fragrance and our palm wax. I'd ask Google, is palm wax safe to burn? Finally, there's a lot of many extras that I get to call my monthly bonus. Every month I get a raise that I never received in my corporate job. Every month there's recognition. We have new fragrances. We have cause candles that support. We have soap. We have Mia melts. We can earn trips. And Bob, did you see his pink hair? He was supporting a cause and for breast cancer awareness, and his son was getting ready to shave his head because he met a goal with our breast cancer candle. We have custom labels. We have all of the resources we need. The custom labels are for the causes, it's advertising, and for fun. They genuinely want to make a difference. We're not pressured or obligated to do anything that doesn't align with our lifestyle. And most of all, I have met so many new friends all over the world that I would have never met if it wasn't for a candle that is simply wax in a jar with 2 wicks. Speaking of lifestyles, I want to invite you to talk to the person who shared my story with you and ask them why they started to sell candles. Ask questions, and you may discover candles can be just what you need to change the balance of your savings account. So, how has Mia Bella's improved my life? Well, I am me. I travel. I have my own identity. I am financially and emotionally independent. I meet new people every day. And most importantly, I know that my misinterpretation of direct sales was my own misperception. I didn't have to start at ground level 20 years ago to become a leader in our company, but I did have to start. Candles changed my life, and when you are ready, candles can change your life too. Your Mia Bella's candle friend is only a text or a phone call away. Thanks for stopping by to spend time with me over my cup of coffee and my favorite candles. I hope you enjoyed hearing my story and why Mia Bella's is a lifestyle and it's not a job.